Coach Calloway.
Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Coach Calloway here, and this is Coach's Corner. This is the 5 mind-blowing ways where you can literally learn to attract money and success into your life. Seriously, the principles I'm going to share with you in this video today will turn you into a magnet, and these are the principles that are going to attract success and money into your life. And I bet every one of you listening to me right now can relate to, at times in your life, having financial stress and worry. Maybe you're going through it now, and of course, who of you out there doesn't want financial security and stability and financial freedom in your life? All of us want more of that, and I bet you would take it if I said I wanted to get a little more money into your life. We, of course, would do that. But here's the shocking truth. Did you know that over 1/3 of all Americans have zero in savings? Man, this creates a lot of stress and worry in people's lives. It certainly creates a lack of stability and financial freedom in your life. And I want you to think about that. Over 100 million Americans who literally are living paycheck to paycheck. Some of you listening to this, that may be you. It is a real reminder that most of us are out there working hard and grinding, but simply working hard and grinding isn't always enough to secure our financial future and achieve the things that we dream of in our life. Now, here's the good news. There is a way to dramatically improve your financial well-being and your financial stability and increase your financial freedom in your life. And then it's not about just getting lucky or just working hard every day. What I'm going to share with you can literally turn you into a magnet and magnetize opportunity and money and success and wealth into your life. These specific principles will change your perspective and increase the results and attract the money and success that you desire. They are not your typical budgeting tips or investment strategies that we've all heard, although those are important. These principles that I'm going to give you in this Coach's Corner are seriously powerful, they work, and they're often just overlooked. They are the fundamentals that you need, and they will fundamentally transform your relationship with money and open doors you never knew existed in your life. All of these principles are very important. So when we get down to principle number 4, I would tell you that that principle, number 4, when we get there, is maybe the most important one of this entire Coach's Corner. It literally is the main principle that changed my life and my success forever. So get a pen and paper, get ready, buckle up, and let's get to it. These are going to be life-changing, game-changing strategies and principles for you. But before we jump in there real quick, if I can just please ask you to hit subscribe. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and maybe the podcast platform you're listening or watching this on. Hit that subscribe button. It means the world to us. It allows us to bring you this awesome content for free. So hit subscribe and then share it with someone and help us spread the word. And this Coach's Corner is brought to you by CoachCalloway.com and the Elite Club. Make sure you go check out the Elite Club over at our website at CoachCalloway.com. The website address is right here on your page. Okay. Let's talk about what it takes to achieve financial freedom and stability and not be so stressed out and worried about your financial situation in your life. Number 1 principle, and it all starts right here. This is the foundation to everything we're going to share with you today. It's the power of your money mindset, going from scarcity to abundance in your life. Our first mind-blowing way to attract money and success lies in something that is incredibly fundamental, and it is your mindset, man. I'm telling you, most people operate in a scarcity mindset, and often without even realizing it. They believe money is limited in their life. They believe money is hard to earn, and it's never enough. It impacts your thinking and your attitude, and it manifests things like, I can't afford it. Money and wealth seem to be for other people, or being really rich is only for the few or the lucky. But here's the truth. Your thoughts create your reality. If you are constantly focused on the struggle and the lack and don't believe that wealth and success is for you, then all you're going to attract in your life is the struggle and the lack and the challenges in your life. This is literally a universal law. And when I say law, I am talking about a law like the law of gravity. It is a truth, a principle of law operates in everyone's life, and it works 100% of the time. We know, like gravity, for instance, we know gravity works, and it works for everyone in anyone that chooses to participate in it. If you don't believe the law of gravity will work for you, I want you to climb up the top of a building and jump off. No, don't do that, because we know what will happen. Gravity works. If you jump off a building, I guarantee you, you will come straight down. See, your mindset works like that. It is a law. It impacts your reality and your achievement and your accomplishment in your life. Just think about it. The impact of your mindset and your thoughts, your way of thinking and your beliefs have dramatic impact on your reality. Have you ever noticed how people who complain about not having enough money and often seem to be always struggling, they are the ones out there struggling. They're the ones out there with lack. You must shift and cultivate to an abundant mindset in your life. This is an important foundational principle. This means genuinely believing that there is plenty of money out in the world, that you are worthy of it, that you can achieve great things and attract it into your life and earn it. Start believing and expecting that opportunities of success and wealth are everywhere and they are headed your way. It first must start right there, and it starts really with gratitude. Because if you don't have gratitude in your life, you're never going to cultivate this mindset that I am telling you that is a must. If you're going to be a money magnet, a success magnet, you must first start with gratitude. Be grateful for what you do have, and make sure that you have an unwavering belief that there's more to come. Now, how do you do this? Well, you practice it daily. Practice daily gratitude for the things that you have, and daily gratitude for the things that are on the way to you, for the money and the wealth and the success that you're desiring to have in your life. Even if it's just a few dollars extra in your wallet, acknowledge it and appreciate it. Verbalize your future. This is important. This is your personal confession every day. Start every day like that and confess and write it down and say it out loud. Daily repeat positive statements like this, that money flows to me easily and frequently. I am a magnet for wealth and success. Money cometh to me now. Money is on its way to me. Wealth, success will find me today. Doors of opportunity are being opened for me right now. Write these things down and verbalize them. Say them out loud. Just spend about 5 or 10 minutes every day, every morning alone, writing down the things that you want to become a reality in your life and verbalize them. I do this every morning. I say things like this: I am a loving and supportive husband and dad, because that's important to me, so I write it down and confess it every day. I am strong and healthy mentally and physically in my life. I have protection and support around my life and my family's life today. I am a money magnet and money cometh to me today. Money and opportunity and success will find me today. Doors of opportunity will be opened for me today. And then I get very specific and plug in an amount that you want to earn in a year. Plug in an amount that your net worth that you're striving to have. Something like, I earn over $2 million per year and I have a net worth of over $50 million. Write it down and verbalize it. And then visualize it. Visualize the abundance, not just by writing it down and saying it, but once you've done that, take a few minutes, close your eyes and imagine all of what you just wrote down and confessed over your life. See it in your mind's eye. See it becoming a reality. See your ideal financial reality in front of you. See yourself living like this, living comfortable, enjoying experiences in life and having more than enough, and feel the emotions associated with that reality. I have had people tell me, hey, Coach Calloway, that seems weird. Well, then stay broke and stressed out then. It is not weird. This is an important law, just like the law of gravity. When you put yourself in the right mindset, it's going to impact your thinking, your emotions, and ultimately, most importantly, your actions, your behaviors, and your habits. That's going to lead you to these things. And it might feel strange at first, but be consistent with it. Always make sure that you're shifting your thoughts from struggle, worry, stress, scarcity to abundance and wealth and success and opportunity. This is the foundation for attracting financial well-being and bringing it all into reality. Trust me, before you have the right actions and behaviors, you must have the right mindset. You got to get your mind right before your behaviors and actions and habits will get in line to the things that need to be done to attract the wealth and success in your life. All right, mindset is the foundation. Number 2, the shocking truth here is about giving to receive. That is an important principle. especially when you're trying to attract more money. But it's one of the most powerful principles out there about giving and receiving. And many believe that that's the opposite of what you need to do. If you're trying to collect wealth, then you don't need to be giving away the little bit of resources that you have. And many believe that holding on to every penny and every dollar is the way to accumulate wealth. And that is just not true. That is not the way that the system works. As a Christian believer, I fully understand the law. Again, here we are, the law, the principle of law of sowing and reaping. Look, it is the way the system is set up. It's the way God created this entire system. The earth operates this way. We operate this way as His creation. It's the way we were created. You cannot grow watermelon without first sowing watermelon seed into the ground. It's just the way that the world and the system has been set up and created. It operates that way. It's the principle of flow and seed time and harvest. I truly believe it is about understanding that generosity, whether it's of your time, your talents, your caring, your support, and of course, yes, your money, it all creates a ripple effect that often returns to you in unexpected ways. Think about the really successful entrepreneurs and philanthropists out there. Many of them attribute their continued success to their commitment to give back. It's not just about charity, it's about investing in the flow of abundance. It's about seed time, sowing seed, and then nurturing that until you receive the harvest. And for a harvest to show up, there must be first the sowing of the seed. And as a Christian believer, I can share this scripture with you if you're a Christian believer. And it says this: while the earth remains, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, winter and summer, and day and night shall not cease. See, the seed time and harvest law and principle there, it shall not ever cease. It's a principle of law. It works. And when you sow something out into this world, it's going to eventually come back to you multiplied. You know, whether it's giving to charity or church or random acts of kindness, investing in others' success, supporting local businesses, mentoring someone, celebrating others' success and wins, being happy for people as they achieve. These are all important ways you can sow seed and expect a harvest coming back to you. All of this will create a way for you to attract things back into your life. Make a positive impact in other people's lives and watch it come back into your life. But you must remember, it's not about giving with the expectation of immediate return, but rather with the understanding that when you contribute to the flow of good, you become a part of that flow. All right, number 3. Why you need to act as if you already have it. That is a principle. Act as if you already have it. This one might challenge some of you. It may challenge your comfort zone, but it is a cornerstone of manifestation in our life. You have to act as if you already have it. Now, what I don't mean by that, it does not mean, recklessly spending money or living beyond your means or doing things that are obviously things you shouldn't be doing. That's not what I'm talking about here. It means embodying the confidence, the mindset, the habits, and the behaviors of those who already possess the financial abundance and success you desire, not being reckless with your resources. This is why we created the Elite Club at CoachCalloway.com that I mentioned to you earlier. It gives you access to the most successful, the elite performers. It gives you access to their mindset, habits, behaviors, and the strategies that led them to being elite performers and the success that they have. So go check out the Elite Club out at the website. This is also why you should subscribe to this YouTube channel. So again, I hope you do that. What you think about this? Do truly successful people walk around feeling defeated and impoverished all the time? Of course they don't. No. They execute, and exude with confidence, and they make decisions from a place of abundance and faith in their abilities. You need to start embodying those traits and habits. Learn to act and believe in your success. Speak positively about your future and about your situation and about your finances. Instead of saying, oh, I'm broke, I want you to change it to, I'm in the process of attracting opportunity, success, and wealth in my life. It's a whole new way to think and a whole new way to confess and speak things over your life. Invest in yourself. That is really important. This is so important, actually. Not just the importance of, being an investor in yourself, but when you invest in yourself, it is just forming the habits and the behaviors you need to become an elite performer in your life. All elite performers and very successful people, the one thing they have in common is they invest in themselves as a top priority. They all have coaches and mentors. They're always learning new skills, always seeking improvement, growth, and development. And these are the investments of successful people. So I want you to do that. Invest in yourself. Align your internal state with your external actions, with your highest visions and goals, drawing that to you and making it become a reality in your life. All right. Number 4. Again, number 4 has probably been one of the most important and impactful principles in my life and in my success. And it is so important. It is this: associate with successful people. Who you hang around, the people you allow in your life are so important. They have a significant influence over you. They have a significant influence over your mindset, certainly your habits and behaviors and your beliefs. And believe me, they have significant influence over your results and achievements and accomplishments that you achieve in life. This is probably the most important principle that is often just overlooked. We are far too often allowing the opinions, the beliefs, the views of others to impact our life, our opinions, our beliefs, and our actions. We seek people's opinions and we seek others' view on matters that have never achieved the things we desire to achieve. Why is that? If you want to earn over $1 million a year, then listen to someone who has actually earned it. Why are we listening to people who haven't achieved the things that we want to achieve? If someone has never earned over $1 million a year, they will not have the right opinions or view or advice for you to earning $1 million a year. If your friends and the people and the associates you hang around are not achieving the success and the wealth that you want and desire, then you've got to disengage from some of those people and find other associates that have achieved those things. Believe me, the people you hang around have a major impact on you and on the things that you achieve in life. Again, this is a principle of law like gravity. If you jump off a building, gravity's bringing you down. If you hang around a bunch of negative, unbelieving, broke people, then that is the results that you're going to tend to get in your life. Who you hang around matters. Stop letting their negativity, their doubt, their unbelief, their lack of success become your reality, because that is who you're listening to. That's who you're seeking, opinions and advice from. I have always in my life made it a very purposeful strategy of mine to find people who have far more success than me and get plugged in with them. Find people who have what I'm striving to have, who have achieved the things that I want to achieve. I find ways to get hooked up with them, become friends with them, get into business with them, become associates with them. Some way, form, or fashion, I'm getting plugged into these people and I'm taking in their view on life, their mindset, their confidence, their belief, their habits and behaviors and strategies. I want to get around that person. I want to get around them every way possible. And I have made the decision to do that and to stop hanging around with the ones who aren't achieving in my life. And it is the most impactful principle in my life that has led me to the success and happiness that I have. You will be shocked, literally shocked. Your mind will be blown that if you'll just execute this principle right here, when you see this principle at work in your life, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be shocking at what it does to your financial future, your mindset, and your overall enjoyment in life. Now, the last one is number 5. Here's the last principle I'm going to share with you. The magnetic power of focused intentions and clear goals. You have to be intentional on what you want to achieve and have clear goals. It is so vitally important, and it sounds simple, but many people miss this critical step. You can't hit a target if you can't see it. If your desires are vague, something like, I just want more money, you're not putting yourself in a position to attract it. What does I just want more money mean? You got to be more specific than that. The principle of attraction responds to clarity. Man, you should write that down. The principle of attraction responds to clarity. When you set specific, measurable, actionable, and relevant, and time-bound smart goals, you create a powerful magnetic force to draw it to you. You're setting things in motion. You're setting your life's thermostat. Set your life's thermostat to the exact things you want to achieve. When you want your house to be 68 degrees, you set your thermostat on 68 degrees. And no matter what the outside circumstances are, if it's a 95 degrees and 100% humidity outside, if you set your thermostat at 68, it will continue to work until it gets the temperature in the house to 68 degrees, no matter what the outside circumstances are. So you must set your internal life's thermostat on the specific things you want to achieve. And no matter what your outside circumstances may be at the current moment, your internal thermostat will drive you to achieving that thing if you just stay intentional and focused and committed to it. See, it sets your subconscious mind on a clear path and a clear blueprint to work within when you have clear and intentional goals that you're setting out to achieve. Otherwise, without that, without clear intentions, you're just drifting aimlessly around with no real target or goal in front of you. But with clear intentions, you become a powerful creator. You are directing your energy and your mind and your focus and your attention towards your desired outcome. The main way to set that magnetic intentions and goals in your life is just to be hyper specific. Again, write them down. Act as, it is so important that you're going to write down specifically your goals, and it solidifies them in your mind and sets that internal thermostat in your life. And then break them down into smaller steps. Large goals can be overwhelming, so you want to take those large, massive goals, break them down into smaller, more manageable steps, and be very specific and very important that when you write it down, you also write down under the goal that you want to achieve, you write down a specific process, the actions and behaviors that it's going to require to achieve it. What steps are needed to achieve the thing you want to achieve. You need to know that. You need to be committed to that. Yeah, I call it your daily standards. And it takes daily standards to achieve things in our life, and review those things daily and visualize those things daily. Keep your goals and the process and the standards that you're setting for your daily behaviors in front of you. Keep them front and center. Read them, visualize them, speak them over your life every day, and then feel the excitement of achieving them. This takes specific discipline and commitment to these things. Take inspired action every day. It isn't just about thinking it, it's about acting on it and executing on it. What small steps can you take today that align with your goals and your targets? Even seemingly insignificant actions build momentum. Be committed to taking small, insignificant actions daily to build the momentum you need towards the things you're trying to achieve, and be focused on those things like a laser beam, cutting through distractions and removing distractions out of your life, because this is what's going to direct your focus and your energy towards attracting that into your life. All right, there you have it. 5 very important, mind-blowing ways to attract money and success into your life. Number 1, the power of the money mindset. Get your mind right. Practice giving and receiving. Understand that sowing must take place before harvest shows up, and act as if you already have it in your belief and your confidence in your mind. Associate with successful people. So important. That number 4, get rid of the naysayers and the doubters and associate with successful people. And then number 5, set focused intentions and clear goals in your life. And remember, attracting wealth and success isn't a passive activity. It is an active process of aligning your mind, your thoughts, emotions, and actions in line with the abundance that you desire. And it takes consistent effort and a belief and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone to do a few of these, but start implementing them today. Implement these strategies and these principles and this way of thinking, and watch how your financial reality will begin to shift right in front of you. All right, again, please hit the subscribe button, share it with someone for us, and check out the website at CoachCalloway.com. And we love to hear from you. So leave us a comment. Which one of these 5 principles resonate with you the most, and get hooked up with us here at CoachCalloway.com and become an Elite Club member. All right, as always, remember, make plays, not excuses, and go be elite. Until next time, God bless.